Good night, Kapeash. 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 Good night, Kapeash.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's too catchy not to be it, you know?
See, that's why I think that our intro for Good Night Capiche should be some of the funniest moments that I have actually witnessed on the show, period. You know what I'm saying? Just, this is what this is supposed to be. It just must be a night, sit back. We have a bunch of shows during the week and whatever, and we should be able to just sit back and just generalize and have a conversation about things that we talk about during the week.
It's been an eventful week.
And it's been a very eventful week. Yeah. And shout out to Ryan. How you doing, my boy? Long time no see.
Good, I'm good. Still hearing the illest of noise.
Okay.
Hey, that's just so good. And that, a lot of people who have been watching my shows have seen me, kind of travel around the Missouri area. I have met everybody over the pandemic, and we talked about so many wonderful things.
What part of Illinois are you in?
I live in Avon.
Okay. I'm from Chicago, so I've been all through there.
I used to live in Galesburg. Now I don't.
I used to stay in Fairview Heights, Illinois, and now I don't.
That's up by fucking St. Louis.
Midwest in the house.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying, and I appreciate learning the things. I actually was talking to a cuz who, you know what I'm saying, like, man, they be watching my Burn Loud show, and I'll just be curious because I know how majority of my people that come up here, I know how y'all mostly think and stuff like that, and I literally been sitting on the internet just listening to people talk, and I promise you that everybody always want to talk about the divide and stuff in America going on, and I'm like, you know what?
What the fuck about good vibes? I live in the most taxed ass state there is.
Exactly.
I didn't say good vibes, but you know what I'm saying? I understand that. I said different changes that are going on. People are looking at these changes for good or bad. Like I've been saying these last couple of days, you can look at the changes that's going on in your society. You can say they're good or bad. You know what I'm saying? You make a decision. I would like to ask you, how are society looking, where you at, and how things are going?
Brother, fucking everything is taxed out the ass.
Everything?
Everything, brother.
Ain't that why they finna lose the Bears?
What we got? What we supposed to call them? The Cheyenne Bears?
The Chicago Bears of Hammond.
Yeah, fucking.
Our old revenue. How about call them that?
Fucking JB Pittsburgh. Fucking out here taxing our gas. Every other state's $2.99, $3, and we're fucking sitting almost $5 a gallon.
Well, we is out here like 6, right?
Nope.
5?
Nope.
Lower?
Last time I looked at the gas price, literally the other day was $4.81.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're right. Like folks, yeah.
I was just looking at the fuel stocks today. It closed out at $79 a barrel.
That's a significant drop from 3 weeks ago where they was at 90. I think they was at $89, $90 a barrel.
It was at 111 in February.
Yeah, dang.
So things are high, but in the same trash, things are dropping. Are they dropping
Yeah.
fast enough? No, people are still wondering about the midterms. Is Trump still going to give us that? I don't want to call it that. What is it called?
What, making America great again?
America Great Again check?
Now look, I take
No, them dividend checks, we ain't getting that shit.
Why you don't think so?
Because we ain't. The government already gave us enough free money with the stimulus checks.
That was that was get a whole nasty now.
Now we paying it back on taxes.
no for real. And that was what 6 years ago.
Yeah.
And they've been like trying to egg us on ever since. Like, oh, we might do it again, y'all.
We
Wink, wink.
might, but we ain't.
Right.
Well, a guy from the tariff tax was actually discovered by a Doge worker who said that if Trump kept raising the tariff tax the way that he did, it'd generate $200 trillion worth of revenue for American people. Giving American people 20% of just the revenue off of tariffs would have gave estimate people $2,000 a piece.
Another stimulus dividend.
Not a stimulus dividend. This is more of allowing your president to do his job, and he's like, you know what? Here's my appreciation back to the people. Because other than that, we can just say that money's there. We're gonna put that taxpayers up for the army, the military, national disasters. Fuck it, we can give it to SpaceX, which would be horrible.
Man.
You know, but yet again, to actually offer it to the everyday people as $2,000, it's a good incentive.
The tinfoil hats.
He said a tinfoil hats.
That's just goofy.
Yeah, a lot of people are thinking that I'm an Elon Musk fan, and he's digging a road down Paradise, and it punctured a hole to where 2 gasmen got sick. Fumes from the ground was coming up that was intoxicated. So I'm definitely against what Elon Musk got going on over there for stuff like that. I think that stuff is very unhealthy.
It's crazy. But this is a bit off topic, but I look forward to when Donald Trump is not our president. It's not because I don't support him, because I'm not really a political supporter anyway. But I just want to see who they gonna put the blame on. Who to blame for America being shitty? Who is gonna go to when Trump is no longer out?
The next president.
If the Democratic, and that's the thing what the Democrats don't want to have the conversation is who's your next white hope? You know what I'm saying? Because Gavin Newsom, AOC, and unfortunately Stephen A. Smith, which people shake your head all you want to, them y'all 3 next best candidates. Allegedly.
Charlie Kirk was going to be the next Republican.
Who?
Charlie
Kirk.
Oh yeah, they had to get him out the way, man.
Yeah, but even in the Democratic Party, you have strong candidates that the Republican Party can get behind. Even J.D. Vance, Santana, Mark Rubio, even throwing a wild card out there, Vivek Ramaswamy up there in Ohio. why you think they put him up there in Ohio to run like that so he can be a lead candidate in 2028, 2032 to run for presidency.
Yeah.
So it's just like on one side, you got candidates. You're like, okay, bam, them strong guys. I may disagree with each of them, got different policies I disagree upon, but damn, okay, they have candidates.
I wouldn't even be mad if it's a Democrat that's the next president. I wouldn't even be mad.
I would.
I mean, I would be mad because that's not what I'm.
I'm a Republican.
I would, for the simple fact that just you if you cannot say that streets have not got safer since the Trump administration got in office, then okay, get a Democratic president and then watch everything just.
Yeah, I mean, we witnessed that though. We witnessed that, but people
The streets ain't got any safer in Illinois.
Oh, for sure. Oh, I can't imagine. I've been gone for 10 years, but I can't imagine.
Bro, we defunded the police. Like, what the fuck?
That's, and I used to argue with my friends, like, okay, you can defund the police, but as soon as somebody come break in your house, who are you going to call? The Ghostbusters? The Ninja Turtles? Superman? No.
Look, check it out. So you get trespassed in this state now, or someone tries to break into your crib. You know what? They're going to go to jail, and then they're going to go right back out.
Yeah, of course.
On an NTA.
Of course. And that's terrible because repeat offenders, they call repeat offenders for a reason.
Yeah, they don't do shit about it.
And when your mayor sits up there and call these guys just not the everything proper thing of what they truly are and giving them the excuses to commit crimes. And what's big now is these team takeovers.
Yeah, for real.
These team takeovers are the truth. And
now,
it's starting at graduation. No, it started before prom. It really starts at prom.
I mean, literally, yeah, but like figuratively and technically, it started in the home, man. Get y'all kids off the streets. Stop thinking your kid can't do no wrong.
Fuck, your kid can do all wrong.
All wrong. And we have to be accountable, whether it's the parents, the kids, the neighbors. Like, it take a village to raise children, And
I do.
As we got older, because I was born in 1990, so I remember, like, it was structured, at least I listened to grandma. I don't want grandma to smack me again.
Get your ass out of the house, come back home when the street lights on.
Like, you feel me?
Yeah. And the little guy that went viral over that whole spew about our parents used to leave us out there for 12 hours at a time because yet again, it took them an hour to get to work. Then they're 8 hours at work. Then it took them an hour to get home. So that's 10 hours right there, right?
Right.
11 hours. Okay. So then the little time that it took them to cook the meal, to prepare the meal, you was kind of either halfway home or in the home, kind of lollygag and had your friends over, whatever. Then the actual sit down with the family time.
Yeah. Right. Until it was
30 minutes, an hour, a movie,
That's crazy. I actually, like I told you, I was raised in foster care. The lady, I call her my grandma, but she had like a lot of kids. And that was really the only time I sat at a table and ate with the people in my house. And that probably affected me growing up. I'm just saying, it's crazy how that has been taken away. Now, everybody go to their room. It's just so much going on. I feel bad for the youth, man.
Shit, technology's made the fucking world a worse place than it used to be.
Yeah, I can see that as being true. It definitely makes you a lot lazier, a lot dumber.
Indeed.
It made people a lot dumber, and it made hustlers have easiest access to hustle and con people into what people are getting conned into.
Oh yeah, people definitely getting conned, and there's definitely money out there. For example, like being a streamer or something, but that's kind of controlled. It's kind of regulated a little bit. Because if you say the wrong thing, they're gonna demonetize your channel.
Well, and it's hard to say, y'all, if the pandemic episode would have never happened. I mean, a lot of people learned how to sit down and grab mics and grab PCs. You know what I'm saying? A chunk of a community actually learned something. Did they do positive off of it? You might as well say yeah, because a lot of people wouldn't have had their own lane.
That is true. That is definitely true.
Because I would say I was doing this way before the pandemic.
Right.
COVID was an act of control.
I agree.
It was out of control because you had to get a narrative was a bit pushed, and everybody did want you to speak against COVID.
And to me, I think it was not only an act of control, but it was to see how smart we are as a collective.
And then,
Like, look, bro, you don't even have 24-hour fucking stores no more, 24-hour restaurants. Barely any gas station this day and age is 24 hours. It closes at 10 o'clock at night.
okay, so break that down. The reason why majority of these places aren't 24 hours is the aftermath of theft after the pandemic.
You said the aftermath of theft?
After the pandemic. It was way more theft rising than people going back out shopping. You know what I'm saying? When we opened up the store, we opened up America, people went outside. But think about this. Everybody didn't have the funds to go outside and start reproducing and start putting back into society. Even though we're talking 4 or 5 years after the match, some of us, and it's a small few, and I'm talking about America, so we're talking about a good 75% of America couldn't find a job or get access to a job or some type of money.
I'm gonna agree and disagree. I think people didn't want to work. After you got stimulus after stimulus, you got unemployment. Just for sitting on your butt all day, a lot of people ain't want to go back.
A lot of people still get unemployment.
You feel me? During the pandemic, I had a job during the pandemic. We just couldn't find people because everybody was so scared and they was quitting, and we had all these new rules. We had to wear masks, and we had these new rules, and a lot of people didn't want to accept it. I had told my job, if I have to get vaccinated, I don't fire me right now and get my PTO too. Because I need this job. I'm not gonna get vaccinated just to have it.
I ain't getting vaccinated. I never got vaccinated.
So it was all these rules in place, you know?
And then the government tells you, oh, everybody can get COVID. All right. Well, my wife's had COVID umpteen million times, and I've tried to get it every time, and never once have I contracted it. I didn't even get a vaccine, so I don't understand.
I'm gonna be honest. I got sick one time. After the vaccine came out. One of my coworkers got the vaccine. He came to work sick, and everybody at work got sick. I was only sick for like a day and a half, 2 days, but it wasn't after somebody else around me had got the vaccine.
A guy at my job got the vaccine and he got sick twice. He caught it twice.
And ever since then, I've definitely been wearing my tinfoil hat proudly. Because like we can't be like, as a collective, we can't be this
gullible,
naive. Yeah, we can't be this gullible to the government. Like they work for us, but yeah, we're the ones that suffer the most.
Yep.
We suffer the most because we don't economically understand business and how things are ran, and where the middle class and what they really stand for and what they do and how they proceed into society and how they take all the burden of taxes. If you try to overtax the rich. And I've been learning that for the last 6 months. I think my resources have just been giving me the most roughest course classes, understanding that the more the Democrats say that they're going to tax the rich, it's just going to trickle down to you. And I'm at the poor end of the middle class. You know what I'm saying? I'm just sniffing welcome to middle class. And yes, you know what I'm saying? So therefore, I'm like, hell, I am getting hit with the burden of rich people taxes because the rich people are like, hey, I don't want these taxes. I don't want my business to get taxed. I'm already getting taxed. I will move to Texas. I will move to Arkansas. I will move to these low budget places where I'm not gonna get no property tax and no state taxes.
Right.
And that's what I'm learning the hard way. Shout out to Seattle, Starbucks.
I'll just be getting taxed and taxed and taxed and taxed.
And then on another though, that's a mayor too. That's a mayor that's looking at the budget and say, look, I gotta fit all this stuff inside this. Now I could take this unnecessary taxes away and budget it right to where I don't have to overtax him. But they don't want to do that.
And that stuff, like you said, that's the problem with majority society, especially people our age and under. For real, we don't know enough about how business is ran and how the country is ran and the people we vote for.
I argue, yeah, because I argue with money about stuff like that. Now that's where I had to explain to money, like, look at here, economically, things that y'all be arguing don't make sense to a financial point of view, where y'all be like, it's okay to tax the rich. I want to tax him extra 2% because he got several properties over here and they're not being occupied. Okay, so you just taking up space. You don't live here. You probably stay in Miami or you stay wherever, whatever, but you still got these other properties. And yet again, all it takes is for them people to rent them out or to resell. And then if they get stuck, like New York is getting stuck with people in real estate, they just hit a foreclosure. And then it's to the government. And what we expect is the government said, hey, we're going to foresee on this house up here on the 26th floor. We got a floor with 100 floors, and we're going to seize 5. Okay. So now you got the rich and offices and buildings, and now you finna put in what? The poor. You're not even gonna put in a middle class. You're not even putting somebody struggling. You're literally finna put in somebody poor and throw them into an economical system that's inside of a building and expect their numbers to match. And they feel the same. Oh, you know, man, that's what destroys an economy. Is where you want to tax the rich. The rich, like, look, we can leave. 100 building, we don't want to stay here. Boom, we out. We're gonna move across the street because now we're not getting taxed, right? Same operation, they moved across the street. They moved them poor people into them same buildings because they on Section 8. So now they on Section 8, this building getting overtaxed because the mayor or the government wants to tax it. We the people that's paying the tax, paying for the Section 8, now we paying that tax.
Yeah, it's a wicked system, man. Especially when the government, they basically, I don't say they make the rules, but they make the rules for real.
They sit up there and I listen to them, and they up here, they argue about things that we the people ask them to go up there to argue about in district wise.
So why do you think it's like that? Don't you think it's like that by design?
What districts?
Just how the whole operation is ran with the taxes and the rich and the poor and the middle class, how everything is ran. It just seems like
it's ran by design, but it's not ran by design to cripple the poor. It wasn't ran like that. That's where I see individual person that's looking at the books and say, hell, I can take advantage over this because there's no punishment for me not handling the books.
But okay, so would you say that you say it's not designed to cripple the poor? I would say it's designed to keep the poor poor.
When a person reads the books, it sees the loopholes it put in place. Yes, because it's not designed for that. It's designed to trickle down. The mayor's job is to build businesses and resources inside of a city, a metropolitan area. Okay. Whatever big businesses that is, whatever main factor that is, Anheuser-Busch used to be for Missouri. So we was pushing out beer. We was making small parts for airport because I think we had the jet engine too and stuff like that. Once those company was like, hey, you're taxing us,
so we leave.
We're gonna leave.
We're headed to Mexico.
Huh?
A lot of companies are headed to Mexico because of being taxed.
Because of being taxed. Mexico, India, and then you got, and see, this is another thing that we don't understand, and I've been slowly, it took me to watch PBD podcast to really understand the global aspects of why this country don't like this country, this fighting with this country. Now you got China out here that's, well, we're not going to start a war. We're not going to blow up nobody. We're not going to do none of that. But what we're going to do is give countries ridiculously loans, huge amount of money loans that they can't never pay back. And once their contract's up, and then we want it, instead of putting them into more debt, we just take over the land and property. So until after a while, 10, 20, 30 years ago, from now, guess what? They don't own nothing in India. Most of their continent, most of their land is owned by China because China gave them a lump sum of money to reproduce certain things and to produce a city to grow. Well, they didn't grow fast enough within the contract.
So China, who are the people that live there? Who they should be mad at? The person that agreed to the contract, right? On their behalf.
On their behalf. Why would you take money from a country that helps us build, that when China actually comes to our country and builds something themselves, they don't even bring the money, put the money into it. They're just like allegedly was going over there in Minnesota. Minnesota was doing so much government fraud that they was taking that money and not giving it back into America. The American dollar was not circulating. They was taking that money across seas.
Man, everything corrupt. You know, I'm from Chicago, but the mayors we had in the government, boy, years of corruption.
The past 3 governors have went to federal prison.
You feel me?
Right. So we as the people, we just like, okay, so cool. Everybody's corrupted. But then the same thing I was asking Jody, why would you want to shake hands with people that are corrupt? Why do you want these corrupted people to apologize to you for slavery?
I want nothing from them. I want them to get out these positions of power if you corrupt.
Move out the way. If you're that corrupted and you're messing with flow, just move. And that's what I'm on too. If we can point the finger at Donald J. Trump and say, hey, that guy's corrupted. I don't like him. He's a pedophile. He's in the Epstein's file. He started a war with Iran. I don't like it. He wants to give January 6 people reparations and only give them people only. If all of that's true and factual and we don't like it, hey, he should have a damn near a 12% approval rate.
Speaking of Epstein files, did you know that there was a store in Galesburg, Illinois that was mentioned in the Epstein files? My hometown.
Listen here. Jay-Z is named in the Epstein file just as many times as Trump. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. I'm not sure. And the dude just had a sold-out concert.
Okay, so what do we think the Epstein files is? Because to me, just from what I see on the news, it just seemed like another distraction.
The Epstein files is nothing but exactly what it is, a file. Just things that are documented that this dude kept around that was supposed to kept as leverage on different politicians. Okay. Until you dot the T and put the I, until you know exactly what certain people's names are, who do you have and who do you love? It's just like what Kendrick Lamar did to Drake. So what? But yet again, Drake dropped Ice Something, and from what people telling me, that's one of the best Drake's albums ever. And I was like, oh wow.
I'm just saying, it just seems like, I don't know.
It seems like the worse they get, the better off their music are. That sounds very devilish to me.
You know the music, and you know that's compromised all day. You know that. It just seems like everything in America and politics in general is all compromised. And the poor people, we just go to work and watch the news and, you know, pay taxes and do all this crazy shit.
I mean, yet again, if that's the case, we can always leave. It's more. We could always leave. We could always just pack our bags to get up and just chuck it up. You know why we don't do that? Because it's something that we feel like it's here to fight for. I sit on here and look at these reports just like y'all every day. Protesting in Seattle for sex trafficking, more shooting. That mayor out there, she just became mayor January 1st. She going through the blues. I don't understand how she can stand on 10. I don't understand.
Is attending a community event with children and families.
Surveillance video shows the moment a shooting broke out along Aurora Avenue early Saturday morning. You can see several men duck behind nearby cars. One of them pulls out a gun and starts shooting.
A massive march for change. A huge crowd of residents took over Aurora Avenue this evening, fed up with crime in their neighborhood.
Ongoing shootings along Aurora Avenue and the city's response so far.
They're calling on the mayor to close off some of the most impacted neighborhoods.
Chicago,
But listen, on me,
Seattle.
Close it off. Let them kill each other, please. When the smoke settles, we'll have our land.
I think we need to go back to pay-per-view when it comes to stuff like this. Hey, y'all guys really want to shoot it out? You know, you look like no BS, no BS, no BS. You guys caught on camera right here. Hello. Hey. Hey.
Candy.
Hey, you guys, You're not gonna go to jail. I would knock on your door as a civil police officer, and I'm no bullshitting. This is what I think mayors should really think about doing and raising money, because this would be pay-per-view. Mwah. Hey, you're not gonna go to jail. You just had a shootout. Okay. Obviously, it's not over with. I'm giving you a one-time offer to sign right here, pay-per-view. We're going to pay for everything. You bring all your guns. He bring all his guns. You have a shootout into the death. Okay. All right. And then when it's done, then you'll go to jail for like a year. No, come on, bro. You just you gotta give me. You gotta give.
Look, I say when both of the niggas show up with the guns, lock them both up. They both going.
No, because the intention in the air is never gonna be settled if you lock both of them up. Because they're gonna take it to jail. They're gonna take it to the pen. They're gonna take it wherever else they go. The animosity is always gonna be there. So you got to end one of the clouds. You see what I'm saying? You got to end one of the clouds. You got to say, hey, you bunch of Crips, you bunch of Bloods, you bunch of GDs, you bunch of Treetops. Y'all still banging. There's a one life opportunity for you to spend a year in jail after you all go in this big ass arena with all your guns to the death. We're gonna give you 3 hours. It shouldn't take you that long. It really shouldn't. Come on, pay-per-view. You gotta make it. You gotta 3 hours. People gonna watch it for 3 hours. $50.
The people also will watch UFC for 2 minutes. As soon as you knock them out, it's over.
But
you do it just like that. Round them up. We're gonna have 10 shows.
And I don't put you. I want you in real life, out in the wilderness, body cammed up, hey. I'm not putting you in the streets in civilian. I'm putting you in a like open field area. Yeah. Nobody around, no innocents. Boom.
Like the gulag. Like the gulag. That's the way. Baby, we got one in Chicago tonight, one in Los Angeles, we got one in New York. That could be a 24-hour streaming.
Bruh, if you think about it, each, like I'm saying, like I would do it.
No, I like both of them as soon as I get there with all them guns.
See, yet again, you don't want to stop the animosity. I'm trying to stop the animosity. Somebody in their eyes, can you answer this question real quick? In their eyes, somebody gotta go, right?
I have to go, brother. I gotta go to work in fucking 3 hours.
All right.
All right, bro.
All right. Wait.
So, in their eyes, one of them gotta go. Yet again, had a shootout, pay-per-view, pay for it, clip it, YouTube it, whatever else I gotta do to run them numbers up.
Yeah, but see, in their eyes, one of them have to go. But in us, in the community and society eyes, both have to go. And anybody like you. So keep on signing up, guys.
Yeah. But with a consequence like that, boom, I took him out. I ain't got to worry about them too. My baby, your baby signed up and went to the location. They didn't come in your neighborhood and terrorize everybody and scare somebody. They came to this offset meeting that was safe, and here's his signing the contract, saying that I want to put my life in danger because I want this guy on the other side of this piece of paper dead. You see how more Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, they make money off of it anyway. With the whole drill culture and all, you know.
And therefore, you're going to clean up the streets because yet again, you're putting people in a safe environment. Now, people, once they understand the other setup part of it, that damn, we are actually getting set up because now they know who we are. We're fingerprinted, and after this, we probably can't never commit another crime because we're not going to see the light of day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that part too, that kicks in, and they'll never understand that part, but you'll be cleaning up your streets. To colonize the new people that are coming over here in America that don't know how to speak no English, that don't want to speak no English, because therefore we ain't solidify English as our nationality, land of way of speaking. But yet again, our forefathers went all the way out their way to make English the first talking language and made it a unique way of speaking that everybody wants to speak more like us than England, UK, any other language in the world. The values that we bring to society once was a beautiful and God-fearing thing. Now we just put colors up just so we can represent something. Amazing.
It's terrible, man. Niggas is crazy. I don't know why. Man.
Then you got people that want to use this reference, The Matrix.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I ain't seen in a minute? God. I have not. That is. Man.
Officers with the Columbia Police Department in Missouri were responding to an attempted carjacking of a mother with her 2 kids in the vehicle when dispatchers received another call of a carjacking less than a mile away from the first, this time involving an elderly man. Both victims described a white Buick sedan fleeing the area after fighting back with the suspect. When officers reached the area, the suspect appeared to be making a break for the highway.
Pulled me out of my car and had me out here on the ground beating the crap out of me.
Okay. You know who this person is?
No, it was a Hispanic guy.
Okay.
And then he got in my car, tried to take my car. I was poking my fingers in his eyes, you know, trying to keep him looking at my car.
Okay. I'm gonna let them know.
Really?
The blood trail. He beat the crap out of me.
Who would think that would happen in the middle of
He
the
beat the crap out of me.
He left the
Now you beat the crap out of me.
phone to him.
Okay.
Oh, that's his phone? Was in my car when he got out.
Okay.
This guy,
I pulled a
he
weapon
was
out.
packing.
You did? I did. Okay.
And that's what saved me, I think.
I learned about that life.
He had blood coming all the way down his face.
Okay.
And
I don't have medics because that needs
yeah,
to
they
get
need
checked out.
to look at. I agree.
You get medic for
How old are you, sir?
75. 75-year-old male.
Hey, I know exactly where it's going. I know. You was better off going in the city.
So he yelled at me, and I went and I said, "Look, get out of there." And I went and I said, "I'm getting my gun." I grabbed my gun out of my truck. I brandished it. I
didn't put my finger on the trigger or anything like that. I said, you need to make the right decision and get out of here. Okay. He walked over to his car. He took off. I got pictures of his car and license plate.
You want to come sit over here? I know it's kind of chilly. Yeah. You want to help him real quick? Yeah, grab your keys. Turn your car up. So they're right behind the car right now, sir. So they're working on getting them.
He just threw something out next to the bridge.
Officers pursued the suspect for more than 20 miles toward Missouri's capital city at speeds in excess of 95 miles an hour. That's when troopers with the Missouri State Highway Patrol got involved, with plans of their own.
Yeah, just hang right here. I want this son of shit in us. Nope, keep it on.
I believe we're just north of where the spikes are set up. Speed's 90.
He was driving that seatbelt, boy. He was ready for tonight.
Get her strips. Get her strips. Got him. Got him. Go get him. Go.
Good spike. Good spike.
Yeah, let her get him out of the way.
Good spike.
Let them go. Let's go.
There's 4 units behind them. They hit Callaway County spike. Like did not spike. Too many cars.
We're gonna back off. We're actually shut down and just back off because there's 3 in there. We can't get involved.
4 units behind them. They're the Callaway.
I believe we're coming up to the Jeff City exit. I believe we got a good spike. It looks like one of the tires is flat.
They got 1 tire down.
Lights off. We're just gonna
Number 1 tire down.
Yeah, they can. They got different rules than we got. They can have more than 3 cars in, and we can't. That sucks. This does suck.
He said that's not exciting.
Tell them
Yes,
that
they want us to take over 698 report station.
they want us to take over. Tell them we can be in position.
450 Jeff. I'm in position. We can take over.
He's stopping. He's stopping. Car stopping. Get your butt on.
Come on, ball 65. We're slowing down. Pretty good. He's losing control. D-Rec.
Out of here, boy.
Well, now he's going down a hill. He's trying to get to this road underneath this bridge, underneath 63 on the X ramp.
63 southbound, north of Missouri River Bridge.
Go. Seatbelt back on.
Is the vehicle stop?
Not just yet.
We got our truck overhead. 742.
742.
He's down. He's trying to get back. He went through a field. He's trying to get onto the oil well road. Aircraft is overhead. What are you doing?
95, he's got it.
He's going to be going on that road towards the outer road.
Coming to
Down the road.
the old highway that's cut through into Jeff City. He's currently right now 95 MP, copy. Copy, line tag center heading down towards the river.
Do I need to turn my sirens on?
Yeah. I thought we had them on there.
Maybe straight.
Anybody get a view where he went?
I did not see where he went. I don't know if the county guys see him.
Copy, Jansen Road, Conservation Road.
Conservation Road.
Copy, underneath 54, coming out on the Conservation Road. Under 54 now.
So you turn around.
Yeah, but he can't go under 54.
Under 54, please, man.
Oh, I think I know. This is where we used to run for the academy.
Is he on the Katy Trail?
And he does have both driver's side tires down, both driver's side tires down.
In Hyperna. Dead ends. Go straight across. Keep going straight. You go straight. Go straight. Go straight. Go straight. Go straight.
This is this trail.
Okay, he turned onto the airport property here. He's driving to the ground.
He's on the airport.
On the airport property. 1465 helicopter is overhead. Advise the suspect is running across the airport property.
What? Nah, he done hopped off on foot. Missouri Highway Patrol.
Oh, go up there. Yes, he's up, I think, on the runway. There he is over there.
Copy through the fence on airport restricted property.
I think that's him right there. Yep. How do we get out? There's a fence. Keep going down on the left. Damn it. Go that way, go that way, go that way. We got it. He's out of the car. He's coming right there.
This boy's coming on
You gotta go get him, bud. What are you messing with? Look at our handguns. Let's go get him. Don't let that.
Said.
What the fuck? He ready to shoot a motherfucker, man. You see him?
He said, what are you doing?
I don't know what the fuck going on.
That boy. Sometimes you just too geeked up.
Oh, man.
You gotta go get him, bud. What are you messing with? Look at our handguns. Let's go get him. Don't let that hit us.
Okay, he is on the airport ground. Red shirt, red shorts, has a hanger here. He goes to the fence. He's at the north corner of the hangars on the west side of the field.
He just went right behind that building there.
Copy. He's at a hangar in the north corner. The hangar is the west end of the field, red shirt and red shorts.
I hope that ain't the same nigga that was in the car in the back. That's him. That's him. The rookie.
Nah, I do believe the rookie is the one that hopped the fence. I think the one that was talking about, we got a handgun, let's get him, is the one that could not hop the fence. Yeah.
Hangar in the north corner. The hangar is the west end of the field, red shirt and red shorts.
I'll get cuffs. He's ours. I'll get him.
Did he just get mad like, it's ours? Hey, don't take ours away.
Stupid son of a bitch. That's all your goddamn head.
Put my car's over here.
Who was lead in all this? Did I spike it or was it true? Was it the second one?
I think it was you. Yeah.
What do you think they're doing, mine?
They got all different colors. Different
It's all right, though. How many cups is it? How many cups is it for?
You don't have to worry about that. So, yep.
Look like you threw either a big black phone or something like one.
Yeah. You guys have a fingerprint? Yeah, good. You want to go? Yeah, we'll figure it out, man. I mean, I don't have one. It's also intoxicated.
Warm. Holy cow.
What's your address?
I tell you the truth, I drive alone.
You just drive?
Look at this. Come look at this.
Is
there another call there? No way. That's 100%. That's crazy, man. So he tried this, failed, and then he came to here to do it again? Wow.
Boss.
Yes.
Hey, sit up for me.
I'm kind of tired, man.
Tired? Oh, here, spread your legs. I didn't check up in here. You're not hiding anything? Are you okay?
Yes.
You just threw up all over my car.
Well, I was going to sit.
All right.
Sick, man. Here, I tried knocking on the window, but you wouldn't come here, so I threw up in the back of your seat.
The suspect, identified as 30-year-old Josue Lopez, was taken to Columbia Police Department and, according to a grand jury indictment, booked on charges of vehicle hijacking, 2 counts of attempted child kidnapping, 3rd-degree attempted kidnapping, and 1st-degree tampering.
Oh my God.
Took him on a little chase, a little small chase.
Come on, Chase, but you trying to kidnap kids. Kids. Damn.
All in relation to his first attempted carjacking. In relation to the second carjacking, he was charged with attempted 3rd-degree assault, modified because the victim was elderly, resisting arrest, and driving without a license. Second offense. Lopez was denied bail and later entered a plea of not guilty. Lopez sat in Boone County Jail for nearly a year while his case was in pretrial until March of 2025, when Lopez agreed to a plea deal. He pleaded guilty to vehicle hijacking, 1st-degree tampering, 3rd-degree assault, and resisting arrest, while all other charges were dropped. Lopez
I'm not gonna lie, they kind of dropped the most important ones. They kind of dropped.
There was no kids on camera at all. There was no kids in the ride. There was no kids in what's called. So how can y'all hit me with that? Even though it was.
15-year prison sentence for vehicle hijacking to run concurrent with his other sentences. He is currently serving his time at Northeast Correctional Center and will be eligible for release in 2039.
You came to the wrong airport, bro.
That was the wrong airport, seriously. Yeah.
2039. That's enough time to think about that.
Man. That boy sitting for a nice look.
That's enough time to think about that because you didn't even really do that. You just took them on the chase and you just tried to beat up people and stuff. I mean,
you beat up a second. You have no soul. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, anytime that you're watching this. I appreciate y'all stopping through. And with that, I'm going to say good night.
This motherfucker is locked.
I'm 11, baby.